Aloha everyone, and welcome back to Aloha Jen's beauty blog. For those of you that are new here, hi, my name is Jen and I am a licensed esthetician in the state of California. Well, welcome to this special video today. I am showing the Ziip Halo Some Love with a dedicated video. The reason being is that Ziip is having a awesome Black Friday sale and I haven't done a dedicated video to it. So here we are. So if the Ziip Halo has been on your wish list, this is the time to pick it up. Their sale is crazy good. So what they have going on right now is they have several bundles with the Ziip device and their conductive gels, and then they have conductive gel bundles. And in these bundles, they are discounted 15% off for Black Friday, which this sale started on November 13th and it's running until November 27, 2023. Well, they have given me a special discount code that gets you 20% off site-wide, including those bundles that are already discounted at 15% off. So you on the bundles, they're discounted 15% off, and then if you use my 20% off code, you'll get an extra 20% off, which will be 35% off. And they have some killer bundles. Like the one that stands out to me is, I think it's called the Ziip Silver set, which you get 2 bottles of the silver conductive gel, the Ziip Halo device, and when you get your Ziip Halo device, it does come with a travel size of the new electrical complex gel. It is on sale for $380, and then you use my 20% off code, you get an additional 20% off that. So it's a great deal because the Ziip Halo alone, it goes for $349. Now, if you don't want the extra conductive gel, you can simply use my code to get 20% off any conductive gels you'd like, or just the device. But I would recommend picking up one of the bundles because, you know, this is $349 and they have it with 2 silver conductive gels discounted to $380. Well, it's only $40 more that you're adding. The silver gels go for $50 and then you'll get an additional 20% off. So it's a crazy good deal. The time to get this is now. So I haven't done a dedicated video to the Ziip, and the reason being is that this isn't my full-time microcurrent device. For me, I love the Ziip for a quick treatment. I love it to take it traveling because it's so easy to travel with. I even picked up their little travel case here that it fits so nicely in. So definitely if you get a Ziip, I recommend this travel case. It's super nice, keeps it nice and protected. I keep my Ziip in it all the time. And when I'm short on time and I need to get my skin looking flawless for an event, this is what I go to prep my skin. Now, today I did film a demonstration of my favorite programs to use to get my skin event ready when I'm short on time, or if I just want something that's really easy for me to use, I go to the Ziip. My skin looks absolutely flawless. I'm not wearing any highlighter on my skin. I do have makeup on, obviously, but I wear skin tints, and I love skin tints for my skin because it lets my natural skin shine through. It just evens out my skin tone. And the one that I'm wearing today is by Hourglass. It is the Hydrating Veil Skin Tint, and I'm wearing shade 7 for reference, but my skin looks absolutely flawless. Now, I did a before and after video of my treatment today, of what my skin looked like before I started the treatment, what it looked like about 20 minutes after, and then I filmed another little clip that you guys will go into right after that, so you can see what my skin looks like after I get out of the shower, which is more time after the treatments. So that's what I love the Ziip for. Now, the Ziip is a great device. I recommend it for everyone. It's very easy to use. It is tied to an app. When you purchase the Ziip straight out of the box, you can use it on the Lift program without going into the app. But if you want to use the other programs, you have to go into the app and program your device. So I have the original GX model that came out in, I think it was 2015. I picked mine up in early 2016, and I still have that device and it still works. However, I stopped using it because they did update the app, and then I could no longer use the programs in the GX because they were too strong. And that's one of the things with Ziip that is not my favorite thing, is you do not have control over the intensity, and you do not have a pause button in case you lose track. If you're following along in the videos with Melanie and you lose track, you can't pause it. You'd have to start your program completely over. Those are my two issues with the Ziip. Now, with the new Ziip Halo, I can use every program in this without any issues. It's not too strong, but I will say if you're new to microcurrent, if you've never used it, it may be a little bit strong for you. And that's where I would stick with those programs at first to build up your intensity in the programs that are labeled lower intensity, or like intensity 1, intensity 2. Anything above 2 is going to be a little bit strong, just so you know. And that's my personal professional recommendation. Even though like Ziip says, you know, it's great for everyone, it's like sort of like a one-size-fits-all microcurrent, some of these programs can be a little strong for those who've never used microcurrent before. Just wanted to put that out there. With this Ziip Halo device, I do find it's different than my original GX device. I like this better. I see more of a difference in my skin. It has more glow. I see more of a difference in my skin after each treatment versus what I saw in my GX. Okay, so they are different in my opinion. I know there's some out there that say they're not, but I had the original GX one, and yes, it is different. So now with the newer model of the GX, and then they have the OX model, I can't tell you if there's a difference between these or not, because like I said, I had the original GX and it was an older firmware compared to the most recent model of the GX and the OX, if that makes sense. So within the Ziip app, my favorite programs that I love to go to are Lift. Lift is my favorite program to use for lifting and toning my muscles. I love the Eyes program. I love Depuff. Founder's favorite, Plump, is my absolute favorite. I love Plump. Those are the programs that I gravitate towards. Instant gratification is a little bit too strong for me, but if I want an intense lift, I go for instant gratification. But my go-to are Eyes, Plump, Lift, Depuff, and I think I said Plump. Those are my go-to. Now they did come out with a new program, which I have not tried yet, which is called All Inclusive. So that works in the skin and in the muscles. And I'm definitely going to try that very, very soon. So today what I did with this demonstration is I took you through my routine of when I use the Ziip to get my skin event ready. Now, if you're new to the Ziip, and where I would suggest that you start out is their 30-day plan. It's a great program that you follow along, and it will give you your best skin within 30 days, and it will get you accustomed to using the Ziip. Another thing I wanted to point out about the Ziip is, it slipped my mind, but it will come back to me. Now, for me personally, my favorite conductive gel is the silver gel because I have sensitive skin. This is hydrating and brightening, and if you have sensitive skin, this is the gel that I would recommend. Now, Ziip also recommends that you can use the crystal gel if you have sensitive skin, but for me, it did not work out. It was just a little bit too, I always had like a stinging sensation when I used this gel. So what this gel has is it has glutathione in it. So if you suffer from hyperpigmentation, you're looking for brightening, this would be a great gel for you to go to because it has glutathione in it. So this is their gel that uses organic ingredients. It's the cleanest out of all of them. And this one is priced at $80. The silver gel is $50. And then they have the golden gel, which I'll put a clip up on here. And the golden gel is for those of you who are looking for something that is along the lines of anti-aging, treating fine lines and wrinkles, firming, sagging skin, glowing skin. That one does it all. And that one I believe is priced at $129. So that is the priciest of the gels. And that's the one that is more focused on anti-aging. And then they released the Ziip Electric Complex Gel, which came out with the halo. And this is a no frills conductive gel. This has no skincare ingredients. I mean, the highlight is glycerin, but this is just like a simple conductive gel, simple formulation, and it's only $25 compared to the other ones. Now, with your Ziip special gels, the crystal gel, the silver conductive gel, and the golden gel, there is no need to put any additional serums in under these gels because they all have skincare benefits and ingredients in them. With the electrical complex gel, you can add in a water-based serum under this gel if you wanted to, focus on penetrating those serums into the skin deeper to treat your aging concerns. You just want to make sure that it doesn't have any compromising ingredients such as acids, retinols in it, because those are generally things that we don't want to penetrate deeper in the skin. We want them to work into the skin on their own. So you could definitely do that with this gel if you wanted to do your own anti-aging treatment. Now, one thing I will point out about this electrical complex gel is if you do have acne-prone skin, this would not be the go-to gel for you, because I have read, and I've gotten some of you reaching out to me that have acne-prone skin saying that this gel breaks you out. Now, I did a 6-day program with within the app of the Ziip. There's a 6-day, a 14-day, and there's a 30-day program plan that you can follow along. Well, I decided to do the 6-day program, and I did a before and after video, which is an older video when I first got this. And I just used the electrical complex gel on my skin, and I did end up getting a few breakouts. So this isn't a gel that I could use every day on my skin. Once in a while, it's no big deal, okay? My favorite to go to is actually the Ziip Silver Gel. I just really love this. And what's really lovely about their gels too, the silver gel, the crystal gel, and the golden gel, is that you can use them as a treatment mask. They actually suggest, like before an event, the night before, sleep with their conductive gel, which one you choose, on your skin overnight as an overnight mask. And then, the next day perform your Ziip treatment with it and leave it on again for like an additional 10 to 20 minutes. And your skin will be so hydrated, so glowing, it will look so good. So every time I use these Ziip conductive gels, well, I don't use this one anymore, but every time I use my silver gel, I always plan to leave it on for an additional 10 to 20 minutes after my treatment, because it just really hydrates, plumps, and gives my skin such a beautiful treatment that after I do this, I don't have to worry about throwing on an additional mask to get my skin event ready. It's one and done in their conductive gel. Now, for me, my skin has changed since I last tried actually the crystal gel and the golden gel. So I personally am thinking about picking up the bundle, which I think it's called the anti-aging bundle. I'll put a picture right here, which comes with the crystal gel and the golden gel. I'm thinking about picking that up for myself and testing it out and reporting back to you, because when I used these in the past, my barrier was compromised and I had reactions to them. So that is something that I will definitely put on my list and report back to you guys. So with the Ziip, they did just recently have an update for the halo. So for those of you that purchased the halo, I think they said after December, you will get the new version of this with the updated lift program. So what Melanie did is she, uses this all the time, and she tests it to figure out how she can improve on programs and coming out with new programs. So they got feedback, and Melanie was testing it, and she tweaked the lift program in this. So it is updated. I updated mine. At first, I was really pissed because, when I had my GX and they updated those programs, I could no longer use it anymore because it was too strong. Well, I bit the bullet. I updated my Ziip to the new lift program, and I tried it today for the first time with you guys in this video. And I have to say, yes, it is better. I liked it a lot better than the original one on here. And before I was kind of thinking, it's like, why tweak it? Why don't come out with a lift 2 instead of, coming out, and instead of like revamping the original lift, come out with a lift 2 program. But I have to say, I was very happy with the way they tweaked it. I got better results. So for those of you who are using this now and you haven't updated that lift yet, or your lift, I cannot talk today. Sorry about that, guys. I got tongue-tied. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I can't talk. Maybe it's because I'm so excited. So for those of you that haven't updated your firmware on your Halo yet, and you currently use the lifting program here on the Ziip, and you feel like it's not giving you that great of results, wait until you update your firmware and try the new lift program on here. It was so good. There was no uncomfortable feeling when I was using it, no muscle twitching, no flutters on my skin. It was just a really nice, beautiful treatment. It was very elegant. I really enjoyed it so much, and I got great results from using the lift. So I do love it. Now, just so you guys know, with the Ziip, just like all these devices, once you purchase it and you open the box, you can't return it. So if you use it, you can't return it. And that is pretty much device-wise all the way around. Now, I will tell you, I've had interactions with Ziip, and they do have great customer service. They're really, really fast. And so if you have any issues with your Halo, anything like that, just reach out to them and they'll make it right for you, okay? Now, I am going to let you guys go into this treatment and see if the Ziip Halo is right for you. I know that this video has been much requested by so many of you who've been waiting for me to do a dedicated Ziip video. Well, you are getting it today. And I really hope that you enjoy this treatment. Like I said, this is one of my favorite treatments to do before I have an event or a special something that I want my skin to look flawless. Like, I don't have anything to do today except for I planned on filming this video, and I just did this to my skin today, and it looks really, really, really good. I'm just, every time I pick this up, I'm just always so amazed at how my skin looks. And it's really such a beautiful microcurrent device compared to the other handhelds that I've tried out there. Like, Ziip actually works in the skin, and every time you use it, it looks like you had just gotten a facial, okay? So this is my go-to for traveling or when I want a quick treatment. Just so you guys know, it is not my full-time microcurrent device, but for those of you who this fits your time constraints, you're looking for an easy microcurrent device that will give you beautiful results and beautiful, glowing, plump, juicy skin, look into the Ziip Halo. It's esthetician approved. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. And make sure you subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And look for more content to come on the Ziip very, very soon. And just so you know, again, I will have all the sale information posted down below in the description box for you guys to check out. And I'm wishing you a happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you very, very soon. All right, you're gonna go into the demo, so I'm doing my closeout now. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Sending you all so much love and light. Bye. Aloha, everyone, and welcome to this demonstration of the Ziip Halo. So we are going to do my favorite Ziip treatments to prepare my skin for a special event. So we're going to do the depuff around my eyes because my eyes need some depuffing. We're going to go in with Plump. Then we'll go in with the Eyes program and work around the eyes to give them a lift. And then we're going to do Lift as the very last treatment. So I already took my before video and I haven't done anything to my skin yet this morning. So I am really puffy today because we just got back from our mini vacation and I had some wine and some really good rich food. So today I am really seeing that in my skin. Also, I've been having some jaw pain because I released a lot of fascia tension in my face when I did my last treatment with you guys with the Jane Man Lift unit. So I've been experiencing some pain here in my jaw and my ear. Been working through it. It's like a lot of toxins were released in my skin. So I haven't done microcurrent since Saturday. Okay, so great time to do it. So we're going to try my new cleanser from Color Science. This is a new release, and the only place where you can get it as of right now is Skin Beautiful RX. This is the Barrier Pro one-step cleanser from Color Science. So this is a one and done cleanser. It says that just in one step, you can remove your SPF and your makeup and not have to second cleanse. I tried it last night and I really enjoyed it. It is a gel cleanser. I'm just going to start off with one pump. It says to apply to damp hands. So we're just going to create a nice lather with one pump and start to work that into the skin. So I picked this up because, you know, there are nights where I'm really, really lazy and I don't want to do a double cleanse. And when you're wearing SPF and makeup, you have to double cleanse. So I thought it was really interesting that they formulated this cleanser for one and done. And I do use the Color Science SPFs. They're my favorite. I use their Flex and Medium for, you know, every day, like going to work. It's like my SPF and foundation. And then I use their Total Eye 3-in-1. And that is SPF 35. The Flex is SPF 50. And I use that around my eyes in the color medium. It's like a peachy color. It's more or less like a kind of color corrector. I use that underneath my eyes during the day. And then on my neck and chest, I use their No-Show Mineral Protection SPF 50. I love that SPF. It's so, so good. I love all three of those. And I use their Brush On SPF Minerals and SPF 50 to reapply my SPF throughout the day. It just works really, really well for my skin. I have no issues whatsoever with it. For sunscreen, I've been able to use for, I think I've been using it for almost 6 months now, and I'm just so, so happy with it. My husband really loves the No-Show Mineral Protection too, by the way. That's a great one for men. It doesn't feel like you're wearing SPF on the skin. And he has a caramel complexion. He's Filipino, so it works great on his skin. And he even asked me to reorder it for him. He really just loves it. But this video isn't about my SPF. So I'm giving my skin a really, really good cleanse. So I really, really like this cleanser as a first impression. This is my second time using it. You see that was one pump, and you see how one pump did, and I don't have any SPF on my skin. So if I'm wearing SPF and makeup, I would go in with 2 pumps. Kind of like breaking up, moving. the skin, creating some blood flow with a really nice, good cleanse. All right, so if you're interested in this, you can pick it up at Skin Beautiful RX, and they have a 30% off sale going on right now. I think it goes on until Monday, if I'm not mistaken, the 27th. So I picked up these Clean Skin Club clean towels, the extra large, to try. So these are supposed to be really good for traveling and to use every day, so you don't get bacteria on your cloth. I've never used them before, so this is a first time too. I picked these up from Artist Skincare. And I may need to re-wet this because this cleanser is really foamy. And I feel like just this one little cloth without rinsing it isn't gonna get all that cleanser off. So let me just peek over here and rinse this out really quick. It's really soft on the skin, really nice and gentle. These would be excellent for traveling. I would highly recommend them for traveling, especially like if you're staying in a hotel. Like, we know that their washcloths can get, pretty rough on the skin and cause your skin barrier to be compromised. These are just really nice and soft and gentle, and you just throw them away after. So this cleanser is just really, really nice, and it's great too because you can use it to cleanse your skin for microcurrent. So you don't have to go in with several different cleansers, because we don't want cleansers that have oils or butters or creamy cleansers, so to speak, that would block the cleanser or block the current from penetrating the skin. I'm not being very elegant with cleansing my skin. I'm just trying to get the job done. Okay, so Ziip has 4 conductive gels. They have the golden gel, which is great for those of you who don't have sensitive skin and you're concerned about fine lines, wrinkles, and aging skin. Then they have, I don't have that one because that one, my skin doesn't tolerate well. It's not made for sensitive skin. Then they have the crystal gel. So this is their organic gel, and it has glutathione in it. So glutathione is a powerful antioxidant. It's also a pigment inhibitor. So it's great if you have hyperpigmentation. For me, I did not get along with this gel. It really caused my skin some sensitivity. So I have it. I'm probably going to get rid of it. My favorite gel is actually the silver gel. So this is actually for brightening the skin. It's also very hydrating on the skin, and it's excellent for sensitive skin. So this is my favorite, and the golden gel, the crystal gel, and the silver gel can all be used as a mask on your skin too. So Ziip even suggests, like, before an event, sleep with this on your skin. But all 3 of these gels have special ingredients in it to treat your skin and to penetrate it down into the skin while you're performing your microcurrent treatment. So there's no need to apply a separate serum underneath. So today we are going to use the silver gel. Now their newest gel, which is the most affordable, so the golden gel I believe is $139 or $129. The crystal gel is $80. The silver gel is $50, and the electrical complex gel is $25, I believe. So this gel is just a very simple formulation. I will tell you though, if you have acne prone skin, you will not like this gel for your skin. I've been seeing a lot of people who have acne prone skin who have been breaking out from this gel, especially if you use it every day. And I will tell you, a while back when I first got my Ziip Halo, I tried using this with the Event Ready skincare plan within the app. of, doing the Ziip 6 days in a row, and I use this, and I did get some blemishes, okay? So this isn't an everyday gel for me. I do like it, but not for every day. I'm keeping this bottle though because it's great for travel to fill up with your other gels. I do have a full-size bottle of this too, because if I just want to do a quick treatment, I'll just throw this on. All right, so let's go in with our gel, but first I'm going to put some of the JoyLux Milan Capture Youth Water on my skin. I'm just going to prep it for microcurrent. This has some wonderful minerals and ions in it, and it's great to use before your microcurrent. It's firming. It helps with any kind of inflammation that you have in the skin, crepey eyelids, fine lines and wrinkles. I have been loving this. It's excellent for product penetration too. So my plan for this treatment today is that I'm going to go ahead and apply my gel. And I'm going to start off by just applying it all over my face. I just took 6 pumps. And after I'm done with my Ziip treatments, I am going to leave this on my skin for a while as a treatment mask to treat my skin. Since I'm not doing the electric tone or the acne program, I don't have to worry about washing this off right away. So if you're doing the electric tone and the problem solver, those programs are finisher programs. Those would be your last programs that you perform because they are a stronger current and they work on, getting rid of bacteria on the skin, and you want to remove your gel right away after that, okay? So I put this all over, and I'm just going to take what's left over and put it on my chest because I'm going to leave it as a treatment, infuse my skin with hydration. Now I may have to reapply this gel because we're going to do a couple of treatments. So all the treatments that I'm going to do today are all freehand, okay? So we're going to start off with depuff. So let me find that program, and here we go. So it's 2 minutes. I'm going to do 2 minutes underneath, 1 minute over here, 1 minute over here, and then I'm going to do it underneath my jawline too, because as you can see, I'm retaining fluid. You can see my jowls more. So I'm going to just start off by working on my eyes. So with this program, you won't see the depuffing right away. You have to give it at least like 20 to 30 minutes. And that's the same thing with like lymphatic drainage. You have to give it time to drain out of the skin. So I did update my Ziip to the new Lift program. I haven't tried it yet. I just bit the bullet. So I watched Penn Smith's interview today with Melanie. And Melanie said she just, she's been playing around with it and she tweaked the program and made it better. So I'm curious to see how that is today. So you can go down underneath your cheek like this to drain if you're really puffy, which I probably am not going to do today. Okay, so there's my treatment. So now let's do that treatment again. So I have to turn on my Ziip again and reprogram it. Okay, so we're gonna just work on the jawline here. When I'm coming down, I'm not applying pressure, okay? So I'm moving it out, and then I'm just gently gliding down and not applying pressure. But what I like to do is kind of follow the moves going down my neck to really drain out that fluid. Okay, so that's our depuff. So we're not gonna see instant results with this program because it takes a little bit for that to drain out. But I just wanted to show you like how I like to perform it when I'm feeling puffy. Okay, so now we're gonna go into plump. Plump is my favorite. So I'm going to just freehand with this, and I'll show you what I like to do. So this is a 4-minute program, and I just like, I'm sorry, 2 minutes. And I just like to work in areas. I'll do it a couple of times. So right now I'm just gonna focus on this area, moving it in circles. I like to focus this where I want my skin to have more volume and also to plump up fine lines and wrinkles. So what plump is doing is it brings all that blood flow to the surface of the skin, and it plumps everything up. If you have a night out event, do this before your event. It will make your skin look so good. So now I'm just gonna come over here, work on my cheek area, plump up those cheeks, and then I'll come over here, do a little bit on the nasolabial folds. I don't really spend that much time on my cheeks. And then I'll do the bottom lip. And then you can come up and you can work your hollows right here. Work your forehead. Plump up those fine lines and wrinkles. Okay, so I like to do a couple of rounds of plump. So I'm gonna do that again. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side again. Now you can stay on an area for a minute and then move to a next area, or you can stay in an area for 2 minutes. I really like to spend a lot of time plumping this area because it really helps with the texture for your smile lines, any fine lines and wrinkles that you have. And then spend a little bit more time under the lip. And then when I do this side, I'll focus on above my lip. Okay, so now we're gonna do this side. I should just turn her down. I should have just done that to begin with. Oh, let me see if I can do it. I have this on my iPad because it's easier for me, for my devices that have an app, is to put it on my iPad so I don't tie up my phone with a whole bunch of apps. It takes up a lot of your memory. So freehanding is nice because you can just use this program anywhere on your face where you want that plumping of the skin. So think of areas where you have hollowness, like where you're losing the fat pads. Cheeks always look great, nice and plump and juicy. Here, if you have hollowness right in your beneath your cheekbones. That's the one thing with the Zip. I wish that I could just press the start button again and then it would just go back to plump instead of me having to just go in and having to reprogram it each time. So now I'm gonna work my upper lip. I'm gonna just go back and forth. You can even just hold it here. You can do a little up and down rocking if you want, and just go side to side. I usually spend a little bit more time on my upper lip with plump because it's thinner than my bottom lip. This will help plump up those lines that you have on your lip too. And you can take this over your lips too, by the way, to plump them. Okay, so that's it with plump. So juicy. Next, we're gonna go in with the eyes. So here we go. So we're gonna do eyes. So what I like to do is I like to come up and lift. Like this. Oops, sorry. I like to do this. I was thinking I was doing depuffing. So what I like to do is I'll do this 5 times. Come up underneath my eye. Get up on that brow. And then I'll come up under and do the cat eye 5 times. Okay, and then next I'm just going to finish off with doing this lift. Oops, okay. So 5 times. And I'm slower than the buzzer. Okay, so can I? 5 times. So I like to do this eyes program separately because you can't use the lift program under your eyes because the current is too strong. Okay, so there's eyes. Quick, you usually see it looks more open and awake. All right, so now let's do our final program, which is the lift, okay? So with this, I spend mainly on my lower half of my face and do a little more lifting in my brows. I do not use this really on my neck because I don't like to lift on my neck because it shortens that muscle. And I like to keep this, lengthened as much as I can. So let's try this new lift program. It's updated, so I can give you my thoughts on it. All right, so what I like to do is I'm gonna start out underneath my jaw here. And I'm just going to do glides. Yeah, it does feel stronger. I'm gonna do 3 passes here. Then I'm gonna come up, and I'm gonna do 3 passes here. So this is a 4-minute treatment. And I'll do my cheekbone and make sure I don't get that top probe underneath my eyes. And I'm going to come up, do that cheek. Come up, and then I'm going to do a lift here. I don't really like to lift on my forehead, but this doesn't feel intense. Actually, it feels pretty good. So I'm really, really happy so far with the way this feels. It feels pretty good. I don't really notice it being that much stronger than the previous lift program. Okay, let's move over to the other side. All right, so I just do 1 round of 4 minutes of the lift program. Now, if you wanted to go in and work on your cheekbones more to give them more of a lift, you can, which we'll definitely do that. So I don't have to worry about my video. So let's just go in and work on those cheekbones a little bit more. Go more of a lift here. So when if I do this back to back, like how I'm doing it right now, I usually just come in and just do some little tweaks where I feel like I need more lifting. And what you could do, which sometimes I will do, is I'll do 4 minutes on one side of the face, and then I'll do 4 minutes on the other side of the face. So you could do that too. And Melanie says you can even just work an area for 4 minutes. Like you can spend like 2 minutes on your neck and then do 2 minutes here. You can just keep working this program. But for me, the more lifting that I do, my skin doesn't respond well to it. Especially since I don't have control over the intensity. Okay. So I'll just do the other 2 minutes over here. As you can see, my cheekbone looks a lot more defined. And then the glow that you're gonna get after this treatment, it's going to be gorgeous. Man, I already forgot what I did on this side. Oh well. Hopefully it will be even. That's the thing, is that you just have to remember what you did on each side. So I'm just gonna, I don't think I went up here too much. Make it even. Ugh, perimenopausal brain is real, guys. I just like sometimes just forget my stuff. Wow. It's crazy. So I think my face looks more lifted and toned. What do you guys think? Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna leave this gel on my skin. I'm actually gonna apply a little bit more gel to my skin. And then I will come back, I'll wipe off the gel and take my after video, and then we can compare my results when I close out. So I'm just gonna leave this on as a treatment. It's so hydrating. Go do some things and then take my after video shower and film the intro to this video, and I can tell you guys what I think of my skin. So that treatment was really nice, and I have to tell you, you know, I was kind of throwing a fit about them updating that lift program, but I noticed that it is better, and it's not strong like how I thought it was going to be strong. I could still use it, and I love Lift. It's like my favorite lifting program within the Ziip Halo. Yeah, my skin looks really good. Look at my cheekbones, all lifted. My eyes look all lifted. Okay, cool. All right, so I will see you guys in a bit. Hi everyone, I wanted to pop back in here after I got out of the shower. So I did film my after video before I went into the shower. I'm wearing everything the same, and I'm gonna pop it up right here. So before and after, you can see my skin. I did wipe off the gel before I filmed that after video. And it's about 20 minutes after my treatment. I like to leave that silver gel on my skin as a mask after the treatment because it has so many wonderful hydrating ingredients in it. So I just got out of the shower and here is my skin after no skincare whatsoever. It looks really, really good. As you can see, I have this nice, beautiful glow to my skin. I am a little bit red. I apologize for that. I took a hot shower and then I splashed my skin with cold water after to constrict the blood vessels, but my skin looks so good. It's so nice and plump. And I bet you after I apply my makeup, it's going to look even better. So I think usually when I do the Ziip, my skin looks really good. Like for the rest of the day, it just looks better and better and better. And that's what I love it. And try these treatments that we did today. This is one of my favorite treatments to do with the Ziip. There are still a couple of programs that I'd like to come back and film, like Founder's Favorite. And then they have the new all-inclusive treatment, which I have not tried yet. But as you can see, my skin looks like I just had a facial and all I did today was the Ziip. That is it. So very, very nice treatment. So impressed. Okay. So I will see you at the end.